All right, we're going to create a new image. It's going to be called text in an image, where we're going to take an image and place it inside text. So open a new Photoshop document, name it text in an image, make it 8.5 inches wide, 11 inches tall, resolution pixels per inch, 120. Tell it okay, create. So now we have our canvas. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to set our type. So I want you to choose impact for your text. So grab your text tool. I already have impact selected. It wants to be regular, 250 points, sharp, and it wants to be aligned to the right. Click once on your canvas and type all caps under the sea. There's our text. And you can see that it's too big for our canvas. We want to get closer. So we're going to go over to our character menu, and we're going to set our leading and our tracking. So we're going to set the leading. Select this first. Okay. Now we're going to set the leading to 220. And we're going to set the tracking. And this will tighten up to 100%. That'll be okay. We're going to modify that. We're going to go below 100%. Let's see what we got here. Let's see, minus 50. That looks pretty good. And bring our type into the image. Okay, so we have our type. We've chosen a color. We've set the leading. So now we're going to import some new images to work with. So the first one we're going to bring in is going to be called underwater art. So I want to find that art. I'm just going to go to my downloads file. Open. My downloads and underwater art. Go to open. And I'm just going to copy this. So that's Command A and edit, copy, edit, paste. And this will bring us a new layer. We're going to call this layer underwater art. Okay, then we're going to open our next image, which is the shark. And a lot of times you can just drag tab to tab, but I like to do it this way. A little more time consuming, but find shark, open, taking a minute to open. Okay, I'm going to select all, Command A, edit, copy, and text in an image, and I'm going to paste it in, which will create a new layer. So this is my layer, call it shark, and I'm going to drag my shark layer below the text. And that's the first half of our project. So I'll give you a moment to catch up with that. So I want you to turn off the layer underwater art. And also turn off the shark. So all we have is our text. Now go to the top menu and go to select and come down to color range. This opens up a window for us. So we're going to select with our eyedropper tool the blue. Tell it OK. And now you can see we have the marching ants selected, taking out our text. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add a layer mask. So you guys remember how to do that? So let's go back. We're on our text tool and we're going to add a layer mask. We're going to do it on the underwater art. And here it is. Select. And there's your text. It's inside. It's on the layer mask. Our shark layer is turned off. So now we're going to turn our shark layer back on. So now we have our image behind and our text with the underwater art embedded in it. And we're going to add a little bit of style to the text. So we're going to double click on the layer under the sea. And this opens up a text box. And I want you to select drop shadow and FX. And when you do that, I want you to go down to drop shadow. That opens up the toolbox for the drop shadow. And you can experiment with how you want to do this. This is your angle. And distance. Move the distance out. Looks pretty good. You can do spread, the size, the blurriness, however you want. And once you have that set, let's give you a minute to catch up. I want you to choose stroke and double click on the stroke. This opens up this window, which gives us size for our stroke. And we want it to be on the outside. That's way too big. Something like that. And let's change the fill to a green. And we'll go. I want more. Yeah, there we go. Tell it OK. And OK. And you're done. So once you finish this, I want you to create another image that has an outer space theme. And after that, I want you to create a vacation postcard. I've included a PDF that you can follow along with, and it should be pretty straightforward. So please enjoy.